Hello, I'm Brent Calhoun. I'm a veterinarian. I had 2 strokes in 2010. Does a Chihuahua bark at a falling tree? Do you ever ponder about a question? How about questions which really don't have any answer? When I'm awed about lots of things, I think about Sparky. We suspect our family dog Sparky is a rat terrier mix. We got him as a young adult. He was wandering around. My wife named him Sparky because of 3 things. She loves Sparky Anderson. He was a beloved coach of Major League Baseball's Detroit Tigers. And she felt his name had to be on her dog. The second reason is she felt he's full of spark. And the third reason is because the spots on his ear look like a sparkler lit on fire. Now he's looks like a Jack Russell Terrier. He doesn't bark too many times like a Jack Russell Terrier, but he barks a bit more than my taste, like a Chihuahua. Now that I mention it, my wife and I feel Sparky is part Chihuahua. Wait a minute. Please hand over your comment about this piece below. Now, you have waited a minute. I'll finish my story. I have buckets which I divide my colleagues, my acquaintance, my friends and family. I have my veterinary bucket. I have my stroke friend bucket. I have my small business bucket, my church bucket, my friends and family bucket. The buckets represent my background. Do you have a similar divisions? Rhonda, one colleague from my veterinary bucket, sent me a veterinary twist on the famous quote. Have you ever heard of a guy named Dr. George Berkeley? He was an Anglican bishop and a philosopher in the 1600s. Anyways, he said, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Interesting. A veterinary clinic that Rhonda sent me had a signboard out by the road which said, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to see it, a Chihuahua 500 miles away will bark at it. Sparky must be part Chihuahua because he will bark at nothing that we can see or tell. Now I know he is barking at that tree. Remember, this month I'm going to lead a group training at the last Monday, on the last Monday this month. It's all about your memory after the stroke. Retain the information, like at www.success4lifetime.org, our community at the Stroke Recovery Circle, that's on Facebook, or at my YouTube channel, The Stroke Recovery Circle, all one phrase, no spaces. See my last video titled I Chuckle or Snicker or Roar to myself after the last stroke. You'll laugh yourself silly. Thank you. To your success.